Hello YouTube! Levski here again with another Project Diablo video for you guys. Today we're doing a showcase slash build guide of the magic finding sorceress. This for me has been the most MF I could stack. So if we go over let's go over the skills first here. I'm using Frozen Orb. I love that skill and it's actually viable in this build, in this mod. So we max this. We max Cold Mastery, we max Ice Blast, and we max Ice Bolt for synergies. So this says it does 1200 damage. It's kind of hard to know how much damage it actually deals, because you want to hit it, you want to hit the monsters right where the orb explodes for extra damage. So it's you feel your way. Then we have 1 point in static, deal with any bosses. We have 1 point in telekinesis as a prerequisite for teleport. And we actually max this last to deal more damage after we teleport. In fire spells, we just put 1 point into warmth here. So that's basically it for the skills. On the left click, we have Frozen Orb. On the right click, we have teleport. That's how we get around. That's how we shoot. Let's go over the items that we use. So as a weapon, I use a Hoto. This has unfortunately low resistance roll, but it still does the job just fine. We have a Shako with a perfect emerald, perfect topaz. Then we have the Talrasha blade here with a topaz as well. Unfortunately a low base MF roll, but this can be better. We have a Talrasha belt here with a 13 MF, so not great. But then we have these Mage Fist with 22 MF, which are really nice. Let me put up the display here so you can see. And then on my left hand, or my right hand I guess that is, I have a CBF 14 MF FCR ring, very nice. And on the other we have all res 30 MF, kind of neat as well. We have some blue MF boots with a little bit of resistance. And we have Talrasha's amulet. So we're using Talrasha's amulet, Talrasha's chest piece, and the belt to get 40 MF from this and the natural MF bonuses that it has. On the shield, I like to use Splendor. This is a great rune word. It will give you up to 30 more MF. And as you maybe can see, hitting a 35 here is very nice. We are just 2% short of hitting the next breakpoint, which is at 117. So if I get a corruption 10 FCR on my belt, similar 10 FCR anywhere basically, I will reach the next breakpoint. So that's kind of the only thing I need for this character to push it a little bit more. And as you can see, we're stacking 446 MF here. That's quite a decent amount. And here are skills, as charms, we have, I believe, 6 cold skillers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cold skillers, yes. And then we have Geats, of course. We have a torch. Pretty neat. And a lot of MF here, some are better than others, a little bit of resistances. So the resistances aren't amazing. They could get better with a better Hoto, of course. But this will be playable for me for sure. And for the stats, let me open up the right page here. So we just need enough strength to carry the Splendor here. I like to make it in a bone shield, a troll nest, because it has ED. This is a fairly low ED roll, but it will be a nice little defense bonus. And we just slam everything else into vitality as we're used to. So there we have it. That's kind of the basic overview of the character here. Lots of MS. We hit our 105 breakpoint, which should be reasonable for teleporting and using our abilities. I forgot to say that on Switch I have a 6 CTA and a 2 Lidless Wall here. So the Mercenary, we should probably go over him as well. He has a Fortitude and an Ethereal Wild Fleece for increased damage. Resistances, very good. We have a Talrasha Helmet for Life Leech. Then we have Insight in a Ethereal CV. This could be upgraded to Infinity at some point, but I don't have that yet. We have Gore Riders. We have String of Ears. And we have some Strength Glove with the resistances and a Life Leech, because I need a little bit of strength to carry this on him. That is kind of the basic setup here. So there are quite a few areas you can farm with a Cold Sorceress. One of them, obviously, Andariel is very good. she'll drop some stuff. You can do Act 2. We have the Far Oasis. The Maggot Lair is decent with this build. And we have the Halls of the Dead out here in the rocky waste. But where she really shines, my three favorite areas, Travincal is very good at this, so... See, we don't teleport extremely fast, but we will get there. So, just blast down these guys. Let the Merc handle the guys we can't. And we do sacrifice a little bit of kill speed for MF with this build, but it's definitely doable, for sure. Pretty fast Travincal. And like I said, a good corruption on my belt with 10 FCR will allow me to hit the next breakpoint or teleport even faster. Mephisto, she is great for Mephisto as well. Chaos Sanctuary is also one of the great places to farm with this character. One thing I forgot to mention in the skills, of course, was Shiver Armor. We need 1 point in Shiver Armor as well. I forgot to mention that earlier. So yeah, Chaos Sanctuary, again, very nice to do. Teleport's a little bit slow and we have low FHR. But we should kill most stuff in here fairly fast. So we have these cold immunes here, Oblivion Knights. That's why we have our Mercenary. He's very tanky, very strong. Does a lot of damage. The biggest problem with Chaos Sanctuary is Lord Disease, who is always cold immune. But we have it here. Sorceress, she is amazing. You know how to farm this place. She can stack a bunch of MF. A bunch. And my gear is not nowhere near perfect. This is just a last hook. You can do a lot of stuff. Corruptions will be very good. 10 FCR on the belt. Very, very useful. The CBF mod I am fortunate enough to have on this ring. But you can use something like this. Marrow Walk. They have CBF. And I slammed some MF on these. So these can also be used, of course. So there you have it. That is the Frozen Orb Sorceress with a bunch of MF. And it works great. She's good for many areas in the game. She can also do maps. But of course, cold immunes will slow you down a little bit. So yeah, there we have it. I'm live on Twitch. Basically every weekday from 12 European time. So if you enjoyed the video, you should definitely come say hi and hang out with us. Till next time. Peace.